Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm in a new location. You probably won't recognize it because this is my parents' house, and here is where I used to shoot all my videos when I used to only do videos in Italian and only recipes. So this is a kitchen that most of my Italian subscribers know, and this is a cake that I wanted to make to celebrate being back here in Rome. It's a fruit tart and it's my favorite dessert. So it's a very simple recipe, but I decorate it in a more, I would say, modern way. I'm gonna show you everything in the video. As always, I wanna remind you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet, and to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. So I'm just gonna show you how I made this beautiful fruit tart, and I'm gonna show you some photos and other things during the video. So please enjoy the video and I'll see you very soon. Bye! We're gonna start by making the custard or pastry cream, whatever you might call it. You need 2 cups of whole milk. You're gonna put it in a pot big enough. You're gonna turn on the stove at medium heat and put the pot on it. In a bowl, we're gonna put 2 eggs, 1 egg yolk, 1 cup of sugar, and half a cup of starch. Mix everything together and then add half a lemon. We're gonna just use the skin, so you have to peel it. I use a microplane, but whatever you have at home, it's good too. Obviously, the lemon is not mandatory. You could use vanilla or any other flavor you might like, or you cannot add anything. Once the milk is boiling, you're gonna put half of it in the egg mixture, and then you're gonna pour everything back in the milk and lower the heat. And you have to mix it all together until it's ready. You're gonna see the consistency is gonna change, and I suggest you to look for a more stiff consistency rather than liquid, because it's gonna be better when you're gonna put fruit on it. When the custard is ready, you're gonna transfer it in another container, put some wrap on it, and just let it cool down. And once it's not hot anymore, you're gonna put it in the fridge for at least 2 hours to rest. In the meantime, we can make the crust or shortbread that we're gonna use to make the fruit tart. You're gonna need a stick of soft butter, 3/4 of sugar, half a lemon, and as always, we're just gonna use the skin, so you have to peel it off, and it's not mandatory, so you don't have to use it. Put everything together in the KitchenAid and mix it with the K attachment. As you can see, my bowl was a little too hot, so the butter melted a little bit, so please be careful too. I don't want you to do the same mistake. And you have to add, when everything is mixed together, 2 eggs. As you can see, here is my daughter doing a little crying scene. Add a little pinch of salt and let everything mix for 1 minute, not longer. It doesn't have to overmix. I'm gonna clean all the edges as you see here, and then I'm gonna add 2 cups of flours and mix everything together for the least amount of time possible, so it's pretty much like 2 minutes. When everything is mixed together, you're just gonna take all the shortbread dough out, wrap it up in a very flat way, so it's gonna be easier to roll out later. And then I'm gonna put it in the fridge for at least 2 hours. The trick is to let the shortbread as much as you can, so 2 hours is the minimum, but if you have more time, that's better. As you can see here, I'm buttering up and putting a little flour on the pan I'm gonna use for the fruit tart, so the dough is not gonna stick to it. After the dough rested, I'm gonna roll it out pretty much like a finger thick, put it on the cake pan. have to make sure all the dough it's in contact with the pan, so there is no air bubble, and especially on the edges that there is no space between the dough and the pan. Then I'm gonna use the back of our knife to just cut all the edges off, so it's gonna be pretty much like smooth and all even. And with the same knife, I'm gonna make little holes on the bottom of the tart, so it's not gonna get all bubbly in the oven. A little trick I use before putting it in the oven, I just put it in the freezer for 15 minutes and then I bake it at 360 Fahrenheit for 25 minutes. Now I'm gonna show you all the stuff I'm gonna use to decorate the cake, some sugar rocks, some little flowers. I'm gonna show you here how I cut this kiwi. So you see the result is this little star, then you just peel the kiwi and cut all slices. You put the custard on the tart as much as you like, even it out and start decorating. Obviously here you can do whatever you want with whichever fruit you like. If you want to do something all berries or all peaches, whatever you like. After I'm done putting all the fruit on the tart, what I'm gonna do is using some gelatin. I'm not sure how you call it in English, but it's like the gelatin you use to cover the fruit, so it's not gonna get dark and it's gonna keep being shine and nice. It's not mandatory, you could just put powdered sugar if you prefer. I'm just gonna leave a few of the berries without the gelatin because I'm gonna decorate them with some gold powder that I mixed with some either you can use either gin or vodka, just a little spoon as you see here, but it gets this liquid gold powder mixture. I'm not sure how to call it, but with a little brush I'm just gonna decorate some berries with it. It's obviously edible powder. And I'm gonna put these little flowers and some of those sugar rocks you saw in the beginning. And the cake is ready. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like and a comment underneath. Thank you, bye.